Hello friends, just imagine if I ask you who was the most powerful warrior in the Mahabharata. Most people would probably say Arjuna, Karna or Bhishma. But the truth is, there was another warrior who was so powerful that he could have ended the entire Kurukshetra war all by himself in just a few minutes. His power was so dangerous that Lord Krishna himself had to stop him. That warrior was Barbarik. So, let's discuss about the complete story of Barbarik. Barbarik was the son of the mighty warrior Ghatotkacha and the grandson of Bhima. His mother's name was Maurvi, also known as Ahilavati. From a very young age, Barbarik was brave, strong, and highly skilled in warfare. His abilities impressed even the gods. As a reward, the gods gave him 3 magical arrows and blessed him with a special power. As long as he had those 3 arrows, no one could defeat him in battle. When the Kurukshetra war was about to begin, Barbarik also wanted to take part in it. He was a great devotee of Lord Krishna and wanted to witness the great war with his own eyes. Before leaving, his mother asked him to make a promise. She said, "Always support the weaker side in any battle." Barbarik agreed, but Lord Krishna knew that if Barbarik entered the war, the result of the battle could completely change. So one day, Krishna disguised himself as an old Brahmin and went to meet Barbarik. He noticed that Barbarik was carrying only 3 arrows. The Brahmin smiled and asked, "Can you really win a war with only 3 arrows?" Barbarik confidently replied, "These 3 arrows are enough to finish any war within moments." Then the Brahmin asked, "How is that possible?" Barbarik explained, "The first arrow marks everything I want to destroy. The second arrow marks everything I want to protect. And the third arrow destroys all the marked targets and then returns back to me." By listening that Krishna wanted to test his power, he pointed toward a nearby tree and said, "If that's true, then show me by targeting all the leaves on that tree." Barbarik immediately released an arrow, and the arrow marked every leaf on the tree. But then it started circling around Krishna's feet. Without knowing to Barbarik, Krishna had secretly hidden one leaf under his foot. Barbarik smiled and said, "Respected Brahmin, it seems there is also a leaf under your foot." When Krishna lifted his foot, there was a leaf there. At that moment, Krishna realized just how extraordinary Barbarik's power really was. Then Krishna asked, "If you join the war, which side will you fight for?" Barbarik replied, "I will always fight for the weaker side." And that was the problem. If Barbarik fought for the Pandavas, they would become stronger and the Kauravas would become weaker. Then Barbarik would switch to the Kauravas. Once the Kauravas became stronger, the Pandavas would become weaker, and he would switch back again. This would continue again and again, until no one was left on the battlefield except Barbarik himself. To prevent this, Krishna decided to ask for a donation. Barbarik respectfully said, "Please tell me what you want." Krishna replied, "I want your head." At that moment, Barbarik understood that this was no ordinary Brahmin. It was Lord Krishna himself. Without hesitation, Barbarik agreed to give his head as a sacrifice. However, he had one final wish. He wanted to watch the entire Kurukshetra war. Krishna accepted his request, and after Barbarik offered his head, Krishna placed it on a high hill overlooking the battlefield so he could witness the whole war. Because of this, Barbarik is considered the greatest witness of the Mahabharata war. Some legends also say that in his previous birth, Barbarik was a yaksha who became proud of his strength. As a result, he was cursed that in his next life, he would be sacrificed before the beginning of a great war. That curse was fulfilled during the Dwapara Yuga. Today, many people believe that Barbarik's sacred head is worshipped in Khatu, Rajasthan, where he is known as Khatu Shyamji. Every year, millions of devotees visit the temple to seek his blessings. So friends, what do you think about this incredible story of Barbarik? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more amazing stories from history and mythology.